Hey everybody, we're back on Marrow, and we're back at the Halfling Deputy spot here. You can see the corpses of their poor little guys all around me. And we're still doing this grind. We still got 1, 2, 3 dark blue spawns, 2 light blue spawns. Oh, looks like that one just popped. I could have sworn I just killed Astler, but I guess not. And so it's still perfect for us, mainly because we're still trying to skill up our two-hand slash and stuff like that. Let me throw these buffs on before I sit down again. Got 2 more minutes of chloroplast. Wolfdar, who you saw me on my cleric video, he swung by, gave me some buffs, healed me when I killed this. There was one guard in this tower, I don't know if you've watched my videos previously, that was always red, so I'd always harmony him and pull the other one that's standing right next to him. And for some reason, even though it seemed like the one I pulled would almost literally step on his toes, he would never aggro. Since Wolfdar was here, he's level 49 now, I thought, hey, why not, do you want to help me? So I asked him if he was interested in helping me out, and he was. Oh, he's back. There he is. So he healed me when I killed that guy, and I got two points of experience on it of him. So yeah, not much exciting to show, but I thought I would do an update video just to show you what Marrow Arrow is up to. I have not been doing this very much. As you can tell, you saw me level in my previous video, and I'm only 14% in. It's been like a couple loads of spears and swords, and I got pretty much a full load right now, but I can kill a few more. Uh-oh, looks like I might have competition now. Or was he just running out to kill a mob? Okay, good. I thought maybe he was getting pulled for a second. Okay, so we're pretty much ready to go. I got my strength and feel like cat. We need a shield of thistles. There we go. And a harmony. Boom. And since we got plenty of mana, oh, I didn't have it up, but I think I have time to quickly mem the Stinging Swarm. We'll use the Flame Lick first, and we'll hope the Stinging Swarm doesn't fizzle too much. Well, you know, maybe we got the Chloroplast, we'll just tank this guy this time. Wow, disarm on the first attempt. Very nice, except no level up. Which is really what I'm disarming for, because it seems like when you disarm them, they still do almost as much damage, so it's not so much of a point. I mean, I know they must be doing a little bit less damage, but they still hit pretty hard sometimes. Look at that, he just punched me for 56 points. That's like, and then 1337. Like, I'm really not sure disarming him did anything worthwhile. Talking to Levi, he started up a bard that I think is now level 22, and he said he had the Mistmore entrance to himself, and he got like a whole level, almost a whole level in just a few kites. It was like 10 minutes. Alright, we're getting, as you can see, we can handle these guys pretty easily now. Trying to get all of the spawns down, collect all that money, and get all that opportunity to level up skills, because the light blue still can do that. We are using Stinging Swarm, but Conjuration's going up super slow. It's up to 113 now. But yeah, I'm so busy that I don't really have time to sit there and cast, what's it called, Dance of the Fireflies. Now that he's ready to run, always step behind him, because it takes out the riposte and parry possible counters to your attacks. So you're going to do more damage. I think that's the only way it does more damage. Some people think you land more hits or you land harder hits from behind. But I'm leaning towards the camp where that says that's not true. But I do know it does take out the possibility of getting what's it called? getting reposted or parried. So it's good for that at least. Since Wolfdar is here healing us after the fights, I'm going to save some mana. I'm not going to do Stinking Swarm. So that's why we can just keep going. Thank you, Wolfdar. I saw him on Classic's most recent video. He was helping Classic and his Necromancer friend kill some dwarf guards. We swung by and gave him some buffs for a minute. Seems to be on around my playtime pretty often. I wonder, where do you live, Wolfdar? Maybe I should ask you. Wolfdar. Hey man, you seem to be on kinda often when I am. Where do you live? What time zone are you in? So Levi is enjoying his bard kiting. I thought about doing a bard myself, but with my China lag, I didn't want to do it. Kiting would be a pain with lag, and even just twisting in a group. So that's true. I do like bards. I had a bard as one of my first alts on P99, but when there's lag, it just doesn't seem like very viable to be twisting, and especially not viable to be trying to. Wow, look at this double resist at the worst possible time on a light blue. On a light blue. So it's mid-morning. Mid-morning-ish? So he's in the East Coast. So I think I'm about 12. No, I'm 13 hours ahead of the East Coast. So it's like 9:15 a.m. I think. Right now I'm 13 hours ahead because of daylight savings. When it's not daylight savings, for example in the summer, I'm only 12 hours ahead. So East Coast is really one of the easier times for me to remember, because it's exactly 12 hours for most of the year. And when it's not 12 hours, it's 13, which is also pretty memorable. What am I trying to do here? Oh gosh, I'm confusing myself. I put the shield in there. Put the spear in there. Spears are the heaviest, so they go in the box of Abukar. Alright, so I think Wolfdar pays attention on the videos. He seems to not be giving me the damage shield, and I know he could afford it mana-wise. So I think he's just aware that I am trying to skill up. So he's letting me do the damage myself. And, you know, that's very... seems like he's a very considerate person. Because most people just be like, yeah, here it all is, you know. So, I don't know. That speaks highly of his character. He seems like a solid listener and, you know, solid presence kind of guy. I like that. I mean, even if I did have the damage shield and killed them faster, it wouldn't really help. We're taking all the guards down. Archery has not gone up for a hot minute. I'm starting to wonder, this is probably not true, but I'm starting to wonder, do I need to use, like, higher level arrows to level up? Like, since when I fletch these arrows, I've been using, like, the cheapest arrows you can possibly fletch, just like class 1 wood point arrows. Just because I'm not so concerned about fletching now that I've got the true shot longbow. But I'm wondering, if I use those arrows, does that make it, since when you fletch them, it's like, oh, you can no longer skill up from this item, like, does that make it so I cannot skill up archery as well? I'm almost 100% positive it doesn't, but it just feels like I've shot almost the whole quiver of it. And actually, now that I think about it, I think I have gotten a couple levels off of them. So never mind. Just feels really stingy. It feels unusually, I should say. It's always really stingy, but it feels extra unusually stingy with the level ups on archery lately. I'm doing like 2, 3, or 4 arrows each kill, and it's been a long time. There we go. Deputy Lou is one of the other blue mobs. Looks like our inventory is flat out full. Really? Wow. Okay. Wow. I guess that's true. So we're gonna drop this, pick up a spear, And that also puts us overweight, so it's time to go sell. I could use an extra bag, so maybe it is time to go try to get the soiled bag. Is that what it's called? Oh, Pandrax is on too. I saw him on Class's video as well. We got a little community that's kind of forming around Classic and I streaming. We got Turpentine and Pandrax and now Wolfdar and Faylene. Although Faylene kind of became a friend without any knowledge of the videos. But she became part of the community as she was my friend. And there's others. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have started naming people. The problem with naming people is that the people you forget feel offended. It's only a matter of frequency. Who am I forgetting? Pandrax is Turpentine. I think. Oh, there's someone else I'm forgetting. Throbbit. Yeah, Throbbit. There we go. Of course. Of course. So, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. Sendrith is 15. And I think that's kind of a perfect level since he's a cleric to duo with Fappy. I don't know. I feel like Classic has not been playing Fappy, his ranger. And the last I saw, he had him in Unrest, which is also where Sendrith is. That video is not out yet, but by the time you see this video, that Sendrith and Unrest video will already be out. I've got the videos kind of behind. I'm trying to space them out a little bit. Obviously, you can tell I can't help myself. I'll end up putting videos up one a day sometimes, but I'm trying to make it like one every 2 days generally. When I do them one a day, it's because they're parts of different series. So I think some people like to see the Marrow videos. They're not so interested in the alts. So even though, for example, I just released another Marrow video today. Yesterday I did a Sendrith video. The day before that I did a Marrow video. So the Marrow videos themselves are still every other day. I noticed that viewership seemed to decline when I was releasing videos from the same playlist every day, and even from different playlists every day. Because I think the majority of viewers, they just watch all of them. And every day gets to be too much. They fall behind. And then when you fall behind, you lose incentive to continue watching, which is fine. I always say I'm not doing it so much for the viewers, but I have to admit, a close friend of mine, wink wink, told me about how their channel recently got monetized, and they made like $40 or something last month or something, or maybe it was even in like a week or 2 weeks from their EQ videos. But you get monetized when you get 1,000 subscribers, and I've said this before, but I'm saying it again. I pay some online accounts. I have a Kindle Unlimited account, so I can have books at my kindergarten to read with my kids. I can download so many books. Sorry, I'm getting talked to here by Pandrax. I have Xbox Live subscription. So my bank account in America has no income coming in, right? So I'm getting ready pretty soon. It's getting kind of low. It's at like $200. So I'm getting ready to make a transfer from China, which is really, you pay so much for the transfer itself. Not to mention they make it a pain. They don't want you, transferring stuff. And then you got to before you transfer, you got to exchange it to the proper currency, which also is a loss of money. So I just think it would be really cool if I had some stream of income going in to that account in the States, like from YouTube. That way I wouldn't have to do the transfers. That'd be pretty nice. That'd be nice. So that has, sorry, this train of thought is taking forever between coughing and selling and talking to other people. That has increased my interest in the amount of. I always had. I'm gonna admit I always had interest in how many viewers I got when it seemed like people weren't watching. I was like a little bit like, oh, you know. But that's increased my interest in how can I generate more views on the videos? How can I get more subscribers? I'm at like 380 right now, so it's kind of like a long shot dream. It's probably not going to happen, but wow, Pandrax just got a ruined roaster bow. That is really freaking cool. 10 strength, 10 dex, 10 stamina with haste. Oh my god. That from the Plane of Sky? I think that's the one from the Plane of Sky. Anyway, that's that. Enough about my viewers. Another thing, one of the reasons I'm still here trying to get money is because I'm getting ready to do the Raincaller quest. Kalmathar, there's another member of our little community that seems to be springing up here between Classic and I's in our videos we've been creating. Kalmathar is a 50 necromancer. He swung by and gave me those arm pieces that I gave to, was it Sendrith? Or, yeah, the cloth arm pieces that do 12 AC. They got like monster AC. Azure sleeves, right? He might help me get some hair off a mermaid in Kedge Keep. And if he's willing to do that, I'm sure he or Classic, or perhaps I could even solo it at this point. I think I might be able to. Could also help me get some hair off of the gorillas in Kazakh Thule. And then at that point, I think I'm ready to do my Raincaller quest. Turn the True Shot Longbow into the Raincaller. The damage doesn't get much better, but I think the range doubles, which would be really nice. And it gets stats, which would be even nicer. Be very nice. Got like... Anyway, let me pause for a second while I catch up on these conversations I've been neglecting. Alright, all caught up. Wow, Chloroplast is just too strong. I've got 100% HP. Apparently double attack's still not max, 187. That's because I recently leveled. Riposte, I think it's still going up, 140. And I think our cap is 190, so we still got a ways to go on two-hand slash. We're not going to make it all the way, even if we do this entire level here. And I'm pretty sure once we hit 38, these light blue guards are going to be green. And I don't know how many of the other guards are still going to be dark blue. They might go to light blue. And at that point, we would be really pushing it on time wasting by staying here and killing them. I mean, we still make a ton of money. A ton of money. And light blues still help us skill up. But hopefully if we get two-hand slash up to, say, 150, and if we just exclusively use that from now on out, we might be ready to move on. I'm thinking we head to Lower Guck. Try to get that soiled bag, get another bag with weight reduction. Try to get that belt that does 15 strength. Maybe, I don't even want to dream about it, but maybe we end up in a frenzy group and maybe the frenzy actually pops and maybe he drops the FBSS and maybe we're A, allowed to roll, and B, win the roll, because I feel like we would be under level. We'd be getting, like, carried. I wouldn't feel like I deserve to roll. I think those mobs are, like, 40-something, like 43 or something. And, you know, we're, what, 37? So, yeah. Pandrax, I can't believe you got that belt. It's been saving up DKB ever since I started raiding. Honestly, got it for a steal, relatively speaking. Wow, why? I would think people would bid like crazy on that belt. Apparently the belt he got, it's got all those awesome stats, and it's got more haste than FPS. It's just all around ballers. Just totally baller. Deputy Trabo. Stinging Swarm. So one hand slash just got, or two hand slash just got to 140. Yeah, and you know, I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. I think we're landed enough hits. Not as many as we maybe could, but I don't think anyone's really gonna notice, you know, us doing slightly less damage. They're not gonna know. They're just think it's because we're a ranger. God, I wish I had some haste, because that would make the leveling so much faster, and it would offset the fact that I'm probably missing more than I should, since the skill is not near max yet. So here's Wolfdar. What's he doing? I hope he's not casting on me. Oh good, he's casting on the other guy. This poor guy, I think he's trying to hunt in this zone, and I'm killing all the guards. He seems to be watching. Judged. He healed me up. He saw me sitting there earlier, and he threw me some healage. So that was nice of him. Wow, I can't believe how lucky Pandrax is. But I'm not going to be able to raid, so I can't really even dream about that belt. But I can dream about the FBSS. That's a possibility. But I really should get to 40. That would feel like, if I was in a group at level 40 and an FBSS dropped, I might feel worthy of looting it. Wow, a lot of fizzles on that particular cast of Stinging Swarm, but that's okay. We keep using it because we have the mana at the moment, and we're hoping to level Conjuration. But we don't really want to do the extra damage, actually. We want as much opportunities as we can to swing this here sword. So maybe I should stop casting it. I think I will, now that mana's down to 40. Oh, look at Disarm is getting good. It's working a lot, and it's not even that high. It feels like Disarm is working a lot better on this server than it is on, than it does, I should say, on P99. But maybe it just seems that way to me. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, you gotta remember to snare, my friend, because once they start running, I swear to God, they resist snare so much more. Look at this. Double resist. Like, this is like rare, but this is the second time it's happened in a row when they've already started running. So I don't know if there's a mechanic like that. Like, if they're moving, they can resist snare better. I don't know. Seems like it. So we're up to 18%. The XP is still moving all right. I say. I do say. I do say, sir. The XP is moving just fine, sir. So I'm happy to continue killing these guards, making that money. Oh, yes, back to the rain collar. I need 3,000 gold pieces, which is 300 plat, for the turn-in for that. So I need some hair from a mermaid in Kedge Keep. I need some hair from gorillas in Kazakh Thule. I need to do some running around with, like, get that fizzle cutter, you know, that, like, tonic that they sell in Freeport and the newbie yard. I gotta get a crate of that. And I'm not sure if there's much else. I think that's about it. And then also the 3,000 gold pieces. Deputy Boudot. Deputy Lou. Okay. Let's get Sendrith up there. I want to duo with him. With the ranger. You'd be better off with a shaman, my friend. Alright, now for those of you who have not seen me twice already show off this little trick. I just think it's the greatest trick. So right now Deputy Lou is in this tower. Where? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, it looks like the damage shield fell off, so I'm going to throw my own on. But I don't need to know, because I can cast through the tower. So I used target deputy underscore Lou. The underscore is absolutely critical. There he is. I got him. I said I wasn't going to use Stinging Storm, but I'm pulling with it. There we go. Here he comes. Any other method would have me get my... Oh, there we go. He just threw me his Shield of Thorns. So he's been shielding me up even after I just said all that other stuff. But it's totally fine. We'll fight with or without shield. I don't mind either way. I'm happy to kill faster. I don't think killing slower helps me level up my two-hand slash more quickly. You know, I get less hits each fight, but I get more fights in the time period. And I get money faster, so it's all good. Alright, let's see what Pandrak says. Just wish we could line up some time to group. Oh hey, I have a recommendation for you. When the times are slow, the corrupt guards in West Corona near Quanos Hills zone line. Firefish. What level are they? Okay, I know those guards that he's talking about. You mean for Marrow? There's one at 35 to 38 that is pretty rough. Can barely solo at 40. But there is a level 32-ish one that spawns there. Good XP and good money. At the race turn. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Ooh, a tough one. I kind of like tough. Well, he said Orc. Well, I do have good barb faction for turning in hero bracer. Even though I've already done it. Look at this. Disarm is successful almost every fight at some point in the fight. I'm not even noticing when, but I've seen it a few times be successful almost right away. It's really something. Well, we got all the guards down except for the one that is yellow to us and the one that is green, Deputy Poult. So we're gonna go kill him, because if we kill him, there's a chance of the spawn after him being a dark blue, which would make for a 4th dark blue spawn. So it's really 3.5, because, you know, it's like a 50-50 chance of getting the green or the dark blue. Yeah, they drop a bracer that is quest only every kill. Turn into the guard on top of him. Spread it's 1% XP through like 45. But do you need it? I said F on the terp. Almost KOS to him. Yeah, maybe I don't need it anymore because I already got my hero bracer. Warden, symbol of Tunari, unlimited root. Oh, that's cool. Cleric or druid. That would be... Oh yeah, that's nice. So, this character's faction is screwed. I mean, they hate me in Rivervale. The Freeport guards hate me. He's basically like an evil character at this point. The Freeport guards hate me for turning Milk into a barbarian. Like, screw them. The corrupt ones. The ones near the bank, I think, are perfectly cool with me. See, the problem with disarm is that when I don't notice it... Oh, it happened late on that one. Okay, good. I might not be... I've lost, I think, 1 or 2 spears because I just couldn't find them. I didn't know where they got dropped. So Wolfdar is showing me a neck piece that can cast snare. I mean, not snare. Dark elves can get that, but they cast root. But root seems to get resisted a lot on this server. Does anyone else notice that? I saw Classic talking about fear getting resisted a lot, and then when he said that, someone commented on his video and they said, don't even bother using root for the same reason. And I was having the same experience with my cleric. Like every time I tried to root and had, it would like resist 2 out of 3 times, and if it did land, it would like on the next tick, it would wear off, something like that, you know. You should. Pandrak says with that belt, he feels like he's attacking twice fast. And I'm saying you should totally get a Lammy. Way better DPS, especially with that haste. Did halflings turn light blue? All of them? I know you're worried about that. No, still 3.5 dark blue spawns. 0.5 because one spawn can be one of 2 guards. One is green, one is dark blue. Plus 2 of the others are still light blue, still good for skill ups. Ogres and hill giants are gonna break it. Not just them. Seems like every time I use root, I was using it on ads in Unrest. Alright, looks like, yeah, all the guards are still down except for Deputy Boudreaux. I wonder if I should ask. Well, it would be nice. This hard guard again. Hate to make you gate away, though. Oh gosh, here's Throbbit. Throbbit Thirst Trap. Woot, 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 woot. Putting on a show for us. The Thirst Trap's got all the snared wolves. I'm excited, Classic, if you're watching. I really think we have a great idea. Or I have an idea, and I think Classic's coming around to it now that he's realized it's going to take, you know, half of a lifetime to get to 50 no matter what. I really think it would make a cool little video series if when Classic and I played together, we had a character that we only played together that was hardcore. And I think that would be a fun series. Maybe we don't have to start from level 1 together. Maybe we go to like level 5 separately, and then we meet up. Or maybe not separately necessarily, but we could say like, well, you can play solo to like 5 or 10. Because I don't know if anyone knows about the hardcore rule set on this server, because it has an official rule set you can sign up for at the Precept Discord, right? I think most people know that. But what I didn't know that Classic mentioned was it's not really hardcore until level 10. That's when your character is like done if you die. Prior to that, you get to continue attempting with the character. I didn't hear that. I didn't know that at all. I had no idea. No idea at all. So, if you do know if that's true or not, please let me know. That would be interesting. And then, if that is the case, I've been watching some Trump impressions. It's very good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing Secrets did there. If that is the case, then maybe we solo our characters to level 10, and then we start only playing together at level 10. And I had two different ideas with it. I was thinking, if we don't need to meet up until level 10, when and hardcore starts at level 10, we start whatever. Maybe we do this. We hit character create, and we just run with whatever character pops up. Now, I'm only like 30% on that idea because hardcore, it's hard enough as it is without like ending up with like enchanter, warrior, or some like ridiculous combo that does not complement each other. So, I mean, it sounds like kind of a cool idea, but that's probably a better idea for solo hardcore. So otherwise, I'm picturing like a shaman and something. I think we should do a starting area that's kind of new to us. For example, start some barbarians, right? Start some barbarians. Then we pick a couple of complementary classes. Uh-oh, looks like someone's here. Wants to kill the halflings now. Ariel. Well, good luck, man. I'm holding down almost the entire place. Ariel. Darn it. These things don't last. I could go into Rivervale, but they don't drop the spears in there. They just drop like the little swords. But I think we're getting close to done here. It's a nice 40-minute video of me just yabbering on doing some boring guard kills. So anyway, I was thinking like a couple of barbarians, a barbarian shaman, and a barbarian, I don't know, warrior. Or maybe a barbarian shaman and a human SK run through Blackborough, right? It kind of depends on if we don't have to worry until level 10 or if we're hardcore from level 1. Because if we're hardcore from level 1, I don't really think we're going to be doing much traveling to meet up. You know what I mean? But I think that's a fun idea. We have these characters we play. It's like a video series we make, Classic and I together, doing hardcore characters. See how we do until one of us, of course, dies, and then, well, then maybe that person can start a new character and try to catch up and resume the series. But it's probably be the end of it if we're already too high at that point. But if we stay together with a shaman and a good complementary class, a monk, SK, warrior, even a paladin, or something like that, I think we'd have a pretty good chance of making a decent distance if we. Classic and I know this game well enough to be pretty careful. So that's an idea that I think would be really nice. I think it would be better than us trying to camp Thistle Underbrush, for example, Alright, so let's see. Deputy Drabo's back up. I guess I'm going to have to surrender that Deputy Feldspawn over there to that troll that's come into the picture, but that's okay with me. That's fine. He can have the light blue. I do like killing them all, but I will be okay without that as an option. Still not a single level up of archery to the best of my memory. I could be wrong, but this entire level so far, we've gotten 20% of this level, 21%, all right here, killing blues and light blues, using at least 2 arrows on every kill. And I don't think we've gotten a single level of archery yet. But yeah, maybe I should kite them around and do some more arrow archery stuff. But real priority is 2-hand slash. That's gotten up to 140, and I think that's it for this session so far. I'm scrolling up. Yeah, we've gotten 1 level on that, but defense has gone up, which is nice. Quite a few. Offense has gone up. Conjuration just went up, and Objuration. Objuration 148, that's nice. Conjuration's even nicer. So that's good. That's very good. Oh, look, Disarm succeeded right at the end of the kill. Got up to 22%. So you see what I mean? The XP is still not that bad. Looks like I don't need a harmony. Arrow. Let's see if... Oh, you know, I think I did get a level of archery on my last video. I was complaining about it. And it's like as soon as I complained about it like I did just now, I got like a level up right away. It was nice. I'm really hoping for some sort of a level up here. Even just disarm. Oh, there. We had a successful disarm, but no level up. Wow. That's... Look at this guy, still punching and kicking for like a double hit, 40-51. It's like, why do I even disarm you? I feel like I should just let you hold your spear. Let's scroll up. Yeah, he pierces for 59. Pierces 48, 42, 37. Pierces for 64. Okay, so I reduce his damage by like 10, so like 15%. His potential max. No, never. He just punched me for 64. So it seems like there's no difference. Who's healing me? Wolfdar healed me up. Didn't need to do that. Could have waited till after. I got the chloroplast. Was I low on HP? I didn't even notice. Let's see, how many times did he heal me? Let's see. 300, 600. My total HP is... Ooh. Yeah, I must have been a bit low. I didn't realize I was that low on HP. This guy never does that well against me. That was weird. Was I that low? Oh, you know what? It's probably because Skin Like Nature is gone. That's what it is. My HP buff is down. So, like, I really should have only been at 50. Oh well. And he bumped us up to 23, so we're getting like a consistent percent off of the dark blues here, which is about what classic gets. I mean, we could and should be getting better. And I do mean we definitely could, but we couldn't be getting near as good money anywhere else, so I'm definitely happy with this. Well, I'm not sure about that. I was looking closely, feeling like disarm doesn't even help. Well, he punches for the same amount, it seems. Wolfdar said, I think he dropped off after disarm worked, and I'm like, well, you know, I don't think so. He didn't hear my tirade, but you guys did, and he will. I guess you and he will at the same time, but later. So here we go. We're going to throw up our Shield of Thistles this time because our HP is a bit low, so we could use the extra DPS. Should probably do our other buffs as well. Oh, but I already did the shield. It's okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. More strength means possibility of bigger hits. Feel like cat. I think that means better AC. Yeah, about 5 points of AC just from the extra agility it gives. And let's do Skin Like Rock. That'll give us an AC boost as well. We're kind of wasting time now because we've got full HP with Chloroplast just ticking away. Alright, so here we go. Target Deputy _ Lou. There he is. Stinging swarm. Oh, he managed to interrupt me. There we go. So disarm's only at like 55 or something. Let's see what it's gotten up to. Disarm is at, yeah, exactly 55. Oh. You know, I was actually thinking it was at 53 and rounding up, but I guess I missed a couple level ups, which made my estimation spot on. Feels like a good time to watch a show with my wife. I can only do so many of these halfling guards, and I did quite a bit tonight. I think I went from, I think I was at 7% when I started this grind, so, you know, this decent. It's definitely decent. So, oh, Throbit's asking me to help him do a transfer in EC, so I'm going to go do that. I'm going to do it on, I guess I'm going to use, well, I do have a level 2 SK, but it's a little dangerous. I think he could make it to the tunnel, but I could just do it on my enchanter. It'll waste her druid buffs, but I don't think she can really use them anyway, because she's too squishy. Alright. Well, thank you again, Wolfdar. I know that you like to help me out because you're aware I'm very limited on playtime, and I definitely appreciate that, man. Super nice. And I hope you enjoy yourself. If you ever, you have no obligation to stay once you show up at any point. If you think I want to go do something, feel free, especially with these halflings. They're super easy for me, so. But I do appreciate the help, and thank you very much. Especially on Sendrith, I want to get him caught up to Classics Ranger. I don't know if you have any alts. Come and join me sometimes. You seem to be on when I'm on a lot, Wolfdar. So if you have any alts, we can group up a couple of our alts. You got my cleric's at 15 and my enchanter's still at 13. She's in the same place in Common Lands that you last buffed her. So I need to get back on her, but like I'm kind of pushing the cleric so I can catch up to Classics level 21 Ranger. Can start doing up there, but I'm happy to do it with anybody. I think it's fun to duo up a little bit. So keep that in mind. Thanks again, man. Let's do one last one. We got the blue spawn. So here's the one where you can either respawn or a blue spawn. We got the blue spawn. Seems like it would be foolish not to take advantage of it. Wolfdar. Acting like an old man. I wonder if he's really an old man or if he's just like me. I act like an old man sometimes, but you're still 38 or whatever I am, 37, 38. I honestly do not remember right now. 37. You're not an old man yet. Even 40, which is old, is not old man yet. You know what I mean? Not quite. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're getting there. Still just kinda, though. So he must have been, let's see, he's 49. That puts him 12 years older than me. You must have been what when EQ was fresh? Let me think. I was like 14 in your early 20s? College? Probably a good age for that game. I was too young. Alright, so we're going to wrap up the video here, you guys. Got some nice power leveling from Wolfdar helping us out. Got a bunch of spears. I'll sell them next time I'm on. Bunch of spears, more spears to sell. It's amazing how quick it fills up. Look at that. We're already like, it's already time to sell again. 25%, so we got about 18% XP, which is fine. It's decent. I'm comfortable grind, so I'm enjoying it, guys. Catch you next time. Let me know any thoughts you have about anything that I've spoken of, the hardcore characters, and I think I even asked a couple questions that aren't coming to mind at the moment. And I will see you, as Classic says, on the next video. That's my intro, extra music. That's what I should do. I should just like make up a song and sing it each time. Then I don't have to edit the video. But that can't be the song. What was that, like the Twilight Zone? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, catch you later.